dating season, she looked at Seema.
So, only Chedmere.
I'm just saying.
Seema's just like increasingly frightened by her.
I'm slowly being convinced that the clown girl was actually just an animal that was turned into a person.
Of what people look like.
It's just coin, yeah.
Why can't I hear it now? What the fuck? Well, geez, that would have been nice. Hopefully, we'll stay like that for next session. It's bullshit.
I hear nothing.
And I'm going to
I had to refresh, and I'll. Sure. But yeah, hopefully it'll be good for next session. Yes.
Talking about next session, when is next session?
That's a good question.
PM.
Okay, so if we only are available on weekends, the next weekend that I'm off is the 22nd, or I guess the 21st through. I need to change my calendar. Yeah, is the 21st through the 24th, basically.
I can do before that.
I can do 1 day a week, whatever day we decide on.
Wait, I can tell you exactly which days I can do it. Let me put up my calendar.
So long as it's 1 day a week, I can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Until mid-October.
I'm checking my schedule.
Yeah. By the way, I do actually how the interaction started with Pico and just like she almost I'll never forget myself.
And gets their ass handed to them.
I mean, if
To be fair, Marshall has done that for like. I'm pretty sure he could do it for all of you.
Also, I didn't fight back.
if you had thrown that
Would have
rock
mattered.
at Owen, holy shit, you would be so dead.
You actually would have killed him as
Yeah.
level 0 NPC.
Unbelievably dead.
That
Let's
is
see. Tuesday,
Also,
Wednesday,
I need to
Thursday,
think of
no.
questions for Anella to be assistant because I really don't want to sell a favor for
want me
like a
to-
single fucking question.
You want me to give you a big help?
Sure.
You can find out how old she is now.
Well, I asked her about Pico and she said that's not really related to this current situation, and it's like, okay, well,
She said
probably-
later.
Yeah.
He said later.
Dang.
So, what days are we good then? I can literally only do Monday and Saturday this coming week, so.
hold on.
I mean, I can
Oh, fuck
always.
yeah. I just realized I got Monday off. Fuck yeah, for once. Hold on, I'm working 4 days in a row. Fuck me.
the next week I can actually do.
Lord have mercy.
You mean the 10th, Crash?
Yes.
I can actually do every single day next week.
Oh, baller,
Magical.
I actually have Monday off.
So
Yo.
is that the 17th
No, the 10th.
or the 10th? Okay.
I could do Monday.
Shit, that's like
I
2
could do
days
any
from
day
now, isn't
next
it?
week.
Yeah, it's only 2 days, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'd
have
be
been
fucking down for that.
It's
So we
a
go
game
on a
you and I have
hiatus.
off.
We go on a hiatus for
I
2
mean,
weeks and then
I
just back to back
probably
it.
can't. I probably can't play until 4, but at least until 3. So
3 I can do.
Before your time is.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
an hour earlier than right now.
Okay. No, in actuality, we're supposed to end an hour. Time got away from me.
Yeah.
I think we're
So
fine.
I could do any day
And
next
plus,
week.
you guys were lit at the point
Yeah.
an hour ago. Boy.
Yeah.
So I was like, it'd be a really dickish thing of me to be. Alright, let's cut the session here.
I honestly.
I honestly was expecting it to be a like, well, shit.
We jump in the void, and we're gonna stop there.
I apologize. I cut
You could
light thing a lot earlier. I should have done that, but I was incredibly. But then you guys all jumped in, so I was like, okay. Then
Okay, well, they did the stupid option.
you guys have a neutral foe god on your side, so it's okay.
It's out there. I thought you said Adele counts.
No, it's not a neutral foe god though.
Now, like, oh
Well,
damn.
that's concerning.
No, the Star's Way Shaper is neutral. Like, he doesn't want the void to go away. Like
It
that's
seems
he's
like
neutral.
he just observes and
Yeah, it's
learns. Like, that's-
Here, I'll tell you the reasoning why he doesn't. Via him. Void disappears. Dangerous. Void present between worlds. Void disappears by some illogical extremity. Void disappears. Worlds collide.
Oh.
That's a song.
Catastrophic. Worlds Collide is a song. Is a League of Legends song.
No.
I think that's a good song. I can't remember.
It is a good song. I have it on my
will
iPod.
say,
Nice.
I will say one thing. If I cast Cure Wounds, it basically works. I come over to you and lick your wound. Like I don't do
Please
magic.
never cast Cure Wounds.
I don't do like Pico doesn't do magic. Everything she does is it just is magic, but she doesn't know that shit.
Okay,
never heard
so
of-
are they just an animal that was
I've
given
not heard
human
of
form by a fairy? Is that your whole shtick?
They're mage some kind of way, but like it's just everything she does is natural. It's magic.
I think you said cleric earlier.
I mean, that sounds pretty druidic.
No, but I
She
literally
doesn't-
remember Crash saying something about cleric.
So,
No, I'm not a cleric.
are we good from
He was just saying that.
Hold on,
cleric
time out, all of you. Oh, are you okay for Monday? He's typing. We could adjust timing if needed. He's checking.
I will not say everything about her, but she is a druid. Which you could have guessed because she has guidance and magic stone, and magic stone is like a druid spell. I am a druid.
A druid.
Indeed.
There's the Fey druid one. What's it called? Shit. No, not shepherd. The other one.
No, Shepard's like summoning things. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That's the animal
There's-
ones. Shit. What is it? I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was the one with the
one?
shelter finding
Mhm.
thing. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Oh, dreams.
Thank you.
No dream. Oh, are you good for Monday or?
Should be. I would be late.
By
maybe
how long would you
so.
figure? By an hour?
Probably.
We can delay an hour.
Yeah. I mean, we basically did that today, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice for me so that I
I'm
could
not
have.
saying it's a bad thing.
That would be nice for me so I could have time to do, because I have a meeting until noon in the morning, and so we normally start at like 2 my time, and so that
Yeah,
way
give
I
you,
can
like-
have like a little bit of time to like get some stuff done as far as like calling and making appointments and stuff, since it's like, yeah.
Monday is like your career day, yeah. Okay, then yeah. Okay, so that's the plan then. We will do Monday, an hour from our usual time.
Yeah, but please an hour earlier than today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ending.
11 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we end our usual time, except we wouldn't waste the first hour.
So basically, be noon to 6.
Yes,
Okay.
for us PDT boys.
Yeah, to us. No, 21 until 3, not 4.
All right,
not-
2, 3. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, time conversion, roll 20, blah blah blah.
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
But that was our original gaming time anyway.
Yeah, no, I would have ended an hour earlier than now, but time got away from me, and again, you guys are trapped in the void. I didn't want to be a dick and be like, all right, that's you guys are stuck there. See you next time.
Sucker nerds, hope you have a new character. I
It
mean,
was
we're not
fun.
in the we're in the mortal plane. We're not in the void. You're crazy.
Right now, you're in the mortal plane. Yes.
Yeah.
Where you were before, that was the void.
I would have actually
A
loved it.
quiet part of the void, I should say.
So, in the interest of saving ourselves some time, maybe we should consider some game plan options before we start.
We're
For the sake
looking.
of for the sake of narrative and for your guys' logical thought process, thinking of why in the 1 to 2 days that we're not playing, I will just tell you straight out right now because it'll just make things so much simpler. You guys are at a guard outpost right now.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Oh, so they're like
That makes the world of difference.
Yes,
I would've never
that's what I'm
guessed
telling
that.
you right now. So you guys have so that way your
So don't
characters won't
waste
be
an hour.
your characters might still be surprised, but then be like, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
All the guard outposts are connected to each
I'm gonna tell you right now, Marshall's not gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything.
other. Okay, well, 3 out of 5 is good enough.
Yeah.
It's not even that I'm not intelligent, it's just that it goes over my head. I can't understand magic.
But yeah, so because how I originally planned it was that you guys would trap out guard outposts, but I'm like that would take so fucking travel time.
Wait, your original plan was what? I couldn't really hear you.
That you guys would physically go from guard outpost to guard outpost to guard.
Yeah, that would
it's
take forever.
it's your solution to stop having to spend it on traveling.
But here's the thing. It will be on to you guys to figure out which one you want to seal last, I guess. Because these things, I told you, this can be dispelled via magic, and
Yeah.
Tara, you said it correctly, dispel magic. Whoa, no fucking shit. But the one you end at is the one that you got to travel back from.
Okay.
That
So you gotta be-
that should be the first one we arrive.
Are they well, I guess we'll figure out if they're connected together in a loop or if it's only like a one-way.
We should
Actually,
try.
no, because would actually require you to be the second. Because once you close the second one, you can't go to the remaining one. You feel me? So if there's 4
There's
and you
not
close
enough
2,
to connect to.
yeah, you can't jump through the first one or the second one to get back to the first one. So yeah, just consider that for next time.
So someone's going to get to that first one.
We'll have
be
to
super
draw a
confused.
chart of this at some point.
Someone's gonna
I imagine if for a mind that isn't completely buzzed out on caffeine like me right now, might be able to figure out very quickly like what is the most optimal one for you to like the last 2 you want to keep.
Are they all connected to like via a hub point, and we just can't like control it, or?
and the void.
He's got it.
Yeah,
But,
well,
I
think the
understand
void
what
was the
you're
hub
saying.
point, but like we didn't have any control there. It's just turn off the lights.
Last thing before I go, since the cat's kind of out of the bag, I might as well share this. Since some of you have asked,
Oh my gosh!
it will
Yes.
expedite any retelling necessary.
Aww.
Yeah, we could just like refer to document.
Exactly.
Love it. I gotta save this because I won't read this now.
Don't worry, I'm putting it in the
Yeah,
video.
that's understand.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have to pause the video.
Also,
I'm
I feel like
surprised you
saving-
went for her so quickly. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a bit of a like smoldering time, but no, you just jumped right for it.
I think he's been learning about love. He's learning about family. He's regretting his past mistakes.
Yes.
Yep, very true.
He saw Chedamir being complete fucking idiot. It's like, I miss that.
Oh joy.
Originally, I hadn't planned on doing that, but
Yeah.
because she asked, I figured, yeah, he would be honest at this point.
And
Also, I'm freaking loving this tarot cards. Like, I would have been playing with this the whole freaking time.
Oh, I love tarot cards. They're
I
so much
personally think
fun.
we need our own tarot card.
I could commission someone for that.
Well, the question is
That would
who would be what.
I love that art so much too.
Here's the
It's so-
thing. Ariana would be High Priestess.
Ariana.
Ariana, I know. I realized like right after I said it that I was like,
Ariel.
Ariel.
here's the thing.
It
All
is-
of
due to her nickname of Ari, it is Ariana.
I mean,
yeah,
just
it's the thing. The reason why I said that is because everybody who I've known in real life, their name is Ariana, and people mispronounce it as Ariana.
I've only known
Ariana.
one in my life, and she pronounces it Ariana. That's weird.
hmm
to be
I think
fair,
I've met like 2, and they both pronounce it as Ariana.
Ariana might not be super hot with the priesthood right now. I don't know. I'm just saying.
In technicality, she. Yes.
What?
Definitely favored.
My brother and I had a friend whose mom is named Ariana.
It's like you guys ever see Van Helsing?
The what?
And I think it was Owen Wilson playing the monk. Dude. He's like, I'm not a monk. I can swear all I want. Damn it!
Oh,
He's just so happy and smart. As a religious. That's like
that was a
saying
good
Mariana. She's not sworn to the cloth or anything. She's fine.
that was such a good movie. I really like that.
It's a good movie. There is something from that movie in the game world. I will tell you.
If I'm being honest, it's because at the time there's no more beautiful woman in the world than Kate Beckinsale in that movie.
That's fair.
One of the
is attractive.
probably the only teen crush that I had. Yeah.
It's despite the low budget it had, I actually liked the special effects and everything of it. To be honest, it was pretty good.
All right, I gotta go.
All right,
See you next
yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, European people, European
Bye.
crash.
Good night.
Good night, all of you.
It's great to have you back, Crash.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to
Since
be
I wanted
back.
to schedule for Monday.
Yeah.
Now I got a ton of homework to do today and tomorrow.
Sorry.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, same. Good night.
Night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah. Also,
That's American crew left. Fuck
America.
yeah. USA.
how it always is.
Yeah, Garth, you figured it out damn quick.
I mean, it's a little obvious,
Yeah.
but also it's subtle enough.
Yeah, I think maybe Joe would like dropping it in. I did not anticipate having Noah to go bed. Happy she did for the snarky comments alone.
Yeah,
It's very
worth-
fun.
I feel like her.
It's
and
always
Tala
fun
are gonna
having
get
Noah.
real close.
So what?
I feel like her and Tala are gonna get real close.
No, yeah,
Mm.
same,
Best friends.
same. Maybe not that, but
Best friends.
maybe. I don't know. What was I gonna say?
Amigas. Compatriots.
Yes, exactly. Fuck, you keep slipping in my mind and then back out.
Kinky.
Shut up.
Not even though.
That wasn't even hard.
I will tell you right now that this isn't too dissimilar from how she acted when she was with the other crew way back.
Precious.
It's
So
just like
she's there to
being
talk
fun
and observe and be snarky and maybe give information.
If you sell your
give
soul.
a minimal amount of information without
Yeah.
breaking the game by being OP.
Okay, not that. No. It was because at the time she met the other people, she was still weak. She wasn't powerful yet.
She was a fairy. She
Oh.
wasn't an emissary.
She was a fairy, but she wasn't an archfey like she is now.
Ooh.
So she was powerful, but she wasn't that powerful.
What tarot card do you think Anella would be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What options are there?
Yeah, no, I'm busting out the critical role that could look.
That's what I'm looking right now. I'm about to Google Major Arcana.
Major Arcana. That's a good question. Let's
Also,
see.
just like a little side note, because I think I said it like once, but I can't remember if I did or not. Even like when Anella is kind of annoying her, and Chenmer's like groaning, like, "Oh my gosh, why don't you just help?" She is smiling, like it's kind of annoying, but it's also very entertaining.
Indeed. Let's
Anella's
see.
rubbing off on her, literally and figuratively.
Okay.
Anyways.
High Priestess.
Here's the thing. Karis would definitely be the fool.
Yes.
Which
No,
is
no,
like-
no. It's 100%
yeah.
cares to be the fool. Like untapped potential of mind, not exposed to the reality of the world. It's the fool.
Androgynous, boyish but androgynous.
Magician, no. High Priestess, no.
Magician, I think would be. I don't know. I'm trying to think what Aldrich would be.
I think Aldrich would be devil. I'm being honest.
You think?
Okay, well, let's go through this. We'll go through this. Empress. Empress, maybe.
Empress might.
Hierophant. What is a Hierophant? I honestly don't know.
I'm trying to. Let me look
All I
at it.
remember is in the game Binding of Isaac, it gives
Exactly.
you 2 spirit hearts.
Yep,
That's
that's
the only
exactly
way
what
that
I
I think Hierophant is like the male. Let me look at it.
Like a male high
Here we
That's
go.
the
priestess.
word right.
Yeah.
Person, especially a priest. And
Yeah,
ancient
it's a
Greece.
spiritual perspective.
The poets,
Ah.
basically.
No,
it's
not.
dope.
Yeah, okay, not.
Which I guess my guess would be like Ariana would be High Priestess, and then Sema would be Hierophant. Especially because Hierophant is super like lawfully aligned. I guess would be the way I would put it. Like really about order and tradition.
Fair enough. Emperor. No, that's a tough.
Duncan?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Whether he wants to
The
be or
love-
not.
The lovers.
Oh no, the lovers would be Ariana and Duncan.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
can't
know
have 2
that.
people
Yeah.
one card.
The lovers would be the creepy elf twins.
No, they're not lovers.
Now it's weird.
Out! Get out! Get out!
Just dead.
Oh no, the lovers is well. I guess the lovers could be Nevi and Owen.
Ah!
I feel that's actually fitting.
Bashing those elves.
Oh shit! You guys just reminded me. Thank you for reminding me.
What?
Come on, Owen.
What'd he get?
He got a 6.
That boy. Is it him trying to comfort Nevi still?
Wait, hold on. There's another person I could. Where's his sheet? He has like a half completed sheet. It's like mostly complete except for spells. Because I'm not. You know how fucking hard it is to make a level 20 for a spellcaster? I lose my goddamn mind.
You just don't.
Like, I shouldn't. No, I gave up on it. It's like except this.
Well, I mean,
Oh, be a wizard with fucking +5 intelligence. Killed me.
Let's see. He has a plus 15 to insight.
oh,
Holy
no?
He rolled an 8 and he still got a 23.
Level 12.
He could have failed, in theory. He could have failed.
Wait,
All
who
right.
is this?
This is Nikolai Jean.
Oh, that checks out.
Alright, Owen. Sounds like you need some inspiration. 17. Okay. We can make progress in the Nevi Owen storyline. Thank God.
Instead of
Thank
just constantly like him trying and just being
Awkward.
completely average.
Yeah, now I'm allowed to move to next step. Back to the tarot cards, though. Chariot.
I don't know that one.
No
Wheel
one.
of Fortune.
I don't think anyone. Like no one's really.
Yeah.
What is chariot?
If we're allowed to-
represents?
Your natural drive and determination, and can indicate an upcoming victory.
Your boy.
Yeah, actually.
Marshall. Actually, yeah, Marshall.
Yeah, I think that would fit.
No.
Well,
Marshall will be strength.
Yeah, because I was
Oh,
about
yeah.
to say there's also strength.
The strength right after.
Maybe
we could be
chariot
Tala. No, Tala could be chariot.
Tala? Yeah, that makes sense.
Because she helps Marshall, and she's like in charge of the Aranok. I can never pronounce it.
Insert words.
Arak. Yeah. So Tala's chariot. Marshall's literally strength. The
Then we have
hermit.
the hermit.
That's a good question.
That sounds totally
Quiet
tragic
space and
because
solitude.
of the-
I think that's Connor.
You think Connor's the hermit? He's not hermetic though, is the thing. Like,
He yearns to
he
be
was hermetic
alone.
in Chilling and North Friends, but that's just because he doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I don't know then. We'll hold off
We'll
on that
put
one.
him on the back. What are you saying, now?
I would say he's socially hermetic.
Okay, yeah.
If not,
We'll put on the back burner. I feel like there's another one.
Lives in a tree.
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh no, Recris. Recris is the
Kareem!
hermit.
Oh, Recris would
Oh
be.
yeah!
Oh, hello.
I forgot about Request. He's my fucking favorite.
Yes.
We need that boy back. No.
You know how many fucking things I played, like Vermintide and Warhammer, to get that Skaven voice right? God. Wheel of Fortune.
That's
It's
correct.
on the critical role thing. It's Gilmore. How about your guys' own Gilmore? You guys have Jared.
Man, I really wish that dude would pop back up.
He will once you guys go south.
Maybe Bosco for that as well.
Maybe. Well, let's keep going. So we'll say
I
either
actually
Jared or
think
Bosco
about
for Wheel of
Bosco.
Fortune. We'll put on the back burner. Justice. That's hard.
Justice is your firm but fair reminder that karma is real and there is a consequence for every action.
Now that might be correct. Let's see if we can find an NPC or PC.
Maybe the priest guy that we bumped into in. Oh jeez, what the fuck was that
Oh,
called?
the Vindicator
Yes, thank you.
in Lost Crag?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I
gosh.
don't want to dig up my notes right now.
No, it's fine. I'm my notes up.
Thank you.
And that's all I can remember, which I wouldn't be surprised at.
I believe in you. Take real life and
I
spin.
have the name.
I can't remember right now.
Missionary Medius.
Oh,
Don't worry,
I had a
I didn't
really
remember.
nice-
I looked at my notes.
It really rolls off the tongue.
Metius. He's a missionary. It's an alliteration.
Yeah. I'm not even being facetious.
Yeah,
though. It's just like,
maybe.
it's a good
Yeah,
one.
actually, yeah, you're right. Maybe missionary because by the conscripting of Nevros for the Vindicators, it is very much you get what you sow. If you're willing to give in, we're willing to take you, sort of deal. So yeah, missionary Medius for justice. I agree. The Hanged Man. I want to say Saurus for the Hanged Man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Me too, on the nose.
He tells you that sometimes small sacrifices must be made in order to benefit the bigger picture.
Yo.
Yep.
I think that's
It's either Saurus or the Royal Spymaster, as the person that knows him, as the knows the
Let's
Spymaster.
go with Saurus
We all
just
know
because we
Bosco.
know him.
That's fair. Oh,
We
is
know the
it?
World Spy Master.
You know of them. You haven't met them yet.
The Spy Master is
Yeah.
actually Anella. No.
Fuck no.
Now that would be brilliant, but no.
That'd be the greatest.
You guys actually could have met the.
Well, we didn't
G.I.
exactly
Joe,
want to go
man.
snooping
Hide in
around a
plain
castle
sight.
when they didn't exactly like us yet.
Well,
True.
wasn't it me that like failed a perception test whenever he was?
Ariana.
No. That was Ariana.
Okay, I couldn't
Yeah, she
remember.
was
What.
sneaking in to get laid.
Oh yeah, it was that she was. Yes.
You're like,
Do you guys
hello,
want me
and she's
to
like,
give? Do you guys? Oh, I'll ask it like this: how, as players and as characters, well, I guess Marshall doesn't count as for characters, so I guess asking it as a player. How much do you miss Duncan, Ariana, and Pavel?
I miss Pavel and Ariana so much. Duncan could take a lead.
Pavel's just a good time to have around, period. Ariana, I feel like
Pavel.
we didn't get to know her that much, but she's cool. And Duncan,
She's
just
gonna be
don't like.
different. She's gonna be different when you guys next meet her.
Really, I never would have guessed that one.
I feel like Marshall
shut that.
absolutely loved
Yeah.
Duncan.
Oh, that's a good point. Funnily enough, Duncan's education is
Education.
in terms of military martial skill. It's not the same as yours by any means, Marshall, but it's not too dissimilar.
He wouldn't
It's
be
not
half
similar,
bad.
but it's not too dissimilar. You'll see when you get there.
Challenge him to a fight.
Absolutely.
Please, dude, that'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
That's how Duncan and Pavel met, actually.
That's not
Is
at
they
all
doing each other?
surprising.
Pavel was just drunkenly mad and he tried to do Duncan and he lost.
Wait, is that how he got
And-
arrested?
No.
That's a different time. Okay.
Yeah. No, this was way back.
Way back.
Before they met Connor. So yeah, Pavel lost to Duncan, having previously been undefeated around Soulful. Pavel requested of his lordly sponsor, who brought him out of not slavery, but from lesser means as a Nevros fighter. Yeah. Yes, he requested of his lord to follow Duncan instead. But you do realize that means you would have to join the Royal Guard. What's Royal Guard?
Perfect.
Okay then. But yeah, that's how Pavel met Duncan and Ariana. Technically, she offered to be his champion.
What
I
about
don't know
Connor?
who would have won between those two. I don't know because she has magic.
It's a whole different field.
Let's go back to the tarot cards though. We have Death.
I
The
think
Void
Death
Lord.
might be Anella.
Anella?
Do you
I don't
really
know.
think
She might-
she is?
But she might also be. I don't know. Well, because Death. Okay, I don't
look,
know.
she has a
that.
bit of a crazy
Death
side
is
that
like
we've
a
seen.
renewal.
Yeah,
By
Death.
name
Look,
alone,
Death
I
card
like
speaks
him.
of cycles, endings, and beginnings. And is a reminder that all things must pass.
What were you saying now?
I said just off name because I don't really know him, but I would feel like Temperance.
Temperance for Anoa?
Yeah,
Or
I don't
for-
know what it means, but that seems to.
Oh
track
no,
me.
Temperance is the master of moderation and peace and patience. That is not Anella, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No,
I think Connor might be Temperance.
Yeah.
Or Duncan.
Or Duncan, but we already gave Duncan like Emperor.
Oh, we also haven't assigned Pavel yet, but we'll see.
He's
That is
definitely
true.
not Temperance.
We
Oh,
saw
I
some
think here's the thing. I have an idea of what one would be Anella. I think she would be the tower.
what is the
Yes.
tower?
The tower is a representation of destruction, but
Oh,
also
right, that's why it drops
it's
bombs.
like just like it's also just symbolizes like large upheaval and sometimes chaos, but like it can sometimes have a positive connotation as well occasionally. The really funny thing is like that I learned from like learning how to do some basic tarot card readings is that if like you'll do some relationship readings where like there's like mind, body, and spirit. And so if you get the tower and body, like that's symbolizing like your sex life in a relationship. And so the tower is a very positive card to have in that.
Oh my
You want a nice firm tower.
mind, body, and that is very.
Well, yeah, so if you get it in
Oh,
like
very
body, if
crudely
you're doing a
put. Just gonna
relationship
do that.
reading,
I'll
then
do
it's
that
just
later.
being like,
I will.
But if you get it
like,
as the
I
long
have
outcome of
in
something
the
that's
world
bad.
something for similar to those lines: mind, body, soul, and presence.
Something.
Don't worry about it. You guys will get there. Maybe.
One
I
day.
don't know.
One
I
day
don't know.
you'll be fucked.
As much as I like to spill my beans to all of you, I do have to hold back. Wait, so who's deaf then?
I don't
I don't think it's
know.
an Ella.
Void Lord. I feel it's
Ah!
too easy. feel it's
It's
too
not
easy.
that, but
But
like
he
death
doesn't
isn't that
offer renewal.
negative.
Yeah.
Because it's about the positive. It's about cycles, beginnings and endings, which I think is kind of
The Margin
Karemi. Like
Twins?
it's very neutral. Margin Twins,
Um,
honestly, wouldn't.
This one could be Saurus.
Okay.
Deaf and a new
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah.
Quote unquote deaf.
Yeah.
The card for Critical Role is deaf is Thordak, so I'm just like,
That's cool. I actually want to see what he looks
it looks really dope.
like.
I want to take pictures of every single one of these incentives. But no, these
I-
are
Dude,
good.
I love this style art.
No, yeah, it's great. So Temperance we said is Connor. Devil
think
we said was Aldrich.
Which I really like because also it says the devil card carries heavy feelings of restraint and powerlessness, which I think really fits with his backstory.
The Tower. I don't agree that Noah is like destructive to be the Tower.
Then I think it might just be the void. I don't know. It's
Could be the Void Lord.
very negative.
Might
It's
be
a representation
torture.
of destruction.
We're talking about the
Could
Tower.
could be
If I remember correctly,
Scorpius.
the Tower originally was meant to be the Tower, which gets destroyed in biblical text.
Also,
if I remember correctly.
I don't think we could say with in good conscience that anyone other than the Margin Twins could be the world.
Okay, that is very fair. That is very
It's
fair.
pretty on the nose, but you know.
Oh, you know who could be the Tower? Any one of the people, or any one of the significant players you guys met in the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Which I mean, the tower at the mansion. That kind of just.
Yeah, it could be Lady Emily herself if you so wish.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that'd be
give the
really good
judgment,
for the lovers, though. Also.
Oh shit, you're right.
Damn it.
Fuck.
that one seems fitting. But someone did
Because
a
then
different
also
It's
one
a
could-
good thing for lovers, but yeah, like the shit.
Because that'd be really good for the lovers, because then the devil is like the twin card of the lovers, and like
Yeah, so Owen and Nevi and Aldrich as the devil.
yeah. The star. What would that one be? Hope and healing.
for the tower, Justin Delamore.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yep.
Or you
got
could
it.
say
I like
Scorpius.
Yeah, I
that
was
guy
thinking
who,
about
by the way,
also,
no
but yeah.
one in the group has informed Marshall about.
Every one of these is Marshall.
Like he literally doesn't know anything. Like, hey, we're going somewhere. It's gonna be dangerous. Sounds good.
I think the first star is
I did
Nappy.
ask you in questions like what is compelling for. To be fair, let's see. We have this. I can't
The
read.
thing is,
The star, I
He
think,
doesn't-
is Nevi. Because
We
it's
can't use
hope
Nevi
and
again.
healing. We only have one other thing that might be Nevi, and then we just changed it. So.
What's Nevi? Or what's the star?
what about the sun?
The star is the embodiment of hope and healing, a calming influence that brings messages of renewal, optimism, and inspiration.
I mean,
Yeah. Maybe not necessarily inspiration, but
not inspiration, but everything else, like 9 out of 10 is still an A.
true.
She reminds you the universe is working in your favor and encourages you to have faith where you in where you are being taken.
Okay, she's not spiritual enough for
Okay,
that.
85%.
Well,
grab
but
B.
it's not necessarily just like
Well,
it's
okay.
just the idea of hope and positivity.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nevi believes in like a good karmic. We're all in this together sort of feel. That doesn't necessarily mean she's like faithful to God. She is faithful to gods. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Normal gods and fellow gods. I just realized
I
Nevi
think
probably
in this,
knows a good bit about. Oh shit! Wait,
What
I
should
never
be
made
really
Nevi's
good
sheet
here?
before the hiatus. Where was her old sheet? There, Evie. There it is. Well, shit. Actually, no, this isn't history. It's Arcana, I guess. I don't know.
Either way.
Man, she's doing shit. Maybe background information. I don't fucking know. I can rig it.
Just keep going.
Just
Until you get a good number.
forcing her to have a good roll in it.
I mean, yeah, I can't do that. So that's because like the line of logic is she's not magically inclined. So I don't know. I honestly don't know why she has Arcana. I'm gonna remake her a sheet. I might do that later tonight if I'm still hyperactive. And in terms of history, the thing I'm thinking of isn't necessarily history, but it was the closest thing I could think of. To lay it out simply for you, the Shadow Man isn't just in your lifetime. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, so Nevi would be the star.
Yeah.
Immediately leaving that conversation. Anyways.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The moon.
The
know what
moon
this symbolizes.
symbolizes anxiety.
Chedamir.
It represents thoughts, feelings, doubts, and fears you carry internally.
Chedamir.
Cheddar
Well, that was easy.
done. Cheddar done. The sun.
Sorry, what was it again? Forgot the name. I was too fucking excited.
The moon.
I mean,
The
thank you.
moon it symbolizes anxiety, which also I think really works with being like, from the north and everything.
Mhm.
The sun
sense.
represents happiness, joy, vitality, and optimism.
Are any of you
Who
optimistic?
cares?
I'm pretty
Or
good.
But no,
clown.
Kara's already the fool though. Like,
No,
Kara's
that's
is
true.
literally the perfect fit for the fool.
The clown.
Yeah,
Wait, do we ever do?
could be Pico.
Do we ever do magician? Who was a magician?
We didn't decide on the magician.
Yeah.
Okay, we skipped it. Okay.
Maybe Connor's girlfriend, because magic.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
She's the only one left that's like
Eliza.
kind of like a solid magic caster. Oh, I guess clerics count, but
Oh.
like
No, Eliza's a competent magic caster, so I'll give her that.
what's her AC? Eh.
The sun,
Yeah.
someone who's super positive.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe Pavel.
Oh. Well, what's the rest of the sun? Is it just optimistic or
It's representing happiness, joy, vitality, and optimism.
vitality? You say?
It's
Sounds like Pavel to me.
a positive sign that things are
feel it.
working well for you and that you are moving in the right direction.
Feel it.
In their first story arc, I would say no for it being Pavel, but anytime after their story arc, I'll say yeah.
Yeah, I think that is just because it's like a very like high energy card.
Yeah.
It seems like.
I stand by my statement. First story arc, no. Everything else, yeah. For that, that stretch of time.
Dude,
like-
Capadoc looks way doper than Grog.
He does, but you know, at the same time, like he was pretty bowler. Like you gotta admit.
The thing is, the bad guy has to be cooler than the good guy. It's like the rule.
Yeah, because then the good guys just make fun of him. Is the judgment.
Judgment is a card where your past and future come together. You're being called on to review your
This one might be the Royal Spymaster. But if we're keeping to people you guys have met, past
That kind of sounds like an L a little bit.
sounds like what? Vanilla bits?
Sounds like an L.
Past me. I mean, she is slightly judging you guys. I don't really know. Maybe Noah.
Maybe. I don't know. Just given the way things have been going with the Thieves Rising, that might track for Owen or Aldrich.
It could.
Or actually, in this case, Seema, because you literally.
Oh yeah, you're right. Literally meaning your back. There's a lot of people that can go into this.
Also, just
It's too
understand.
vague. Huh?
Anytime in the future, it's if someone throws a swing, Marshall has your back immediately.
Ooh, I like the backup. And the world
Right
we
now.
agreed is margin united. So we have going from Fool to the world. We have Cares, Eliza Verdugo. Wait, who's the Empress? We have Ariana for High Priestess. Who's the Empress?
Was the king married?
No, I think that's the big problem of the time that he wasn't.
Rip. But
Oh, you know who could be the Empress?
Whomst.
Aldrich's sister-in-law.
Yeah.
She is pretty Empress-like.
Regard.
So yeah, Ascari could be the Empress. Hierophant is Sima. The Emperor, well, we said was Duncan. The lovers are the lost couple families as Kiss.
Did we ever
Chariot.
decide? Did
Decide what?
we ever decide judgment?
No. We're hopefully talking through the names will help us pick.
I feel like Anura could totally fit that role.
Maybe.
Anura?
Let's see. Chariot would be Tala. Strength is Marshall. Hermit is Vicus. Wheel of Fortune. Because he's had more screen time, we'll say Bosco. Justice.
45.
Fuck who we said was Justice.
Wasn't that Medius?
Oh yeah, Missionary Medius, thank you.
Yep.
Hanged Man could be Saurus, or he could be
Death.
Deaf. They're right next to each other.
Actually, they do sound a lot similar the way you read them all,
I'm surprised that, like...
which makes sense because
Well, it's like
to the other.
we sort of require someone to have like
Not allowed to...
died and then become renewed for death.
Oh,
Aldrich?
the lovers should be, Valeska and...
Cedric?
Dang it, I was trying to remember, thank you.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
They're the only one in this entire group that's actually married.
only two. Thank you very much.
Only two, yeah. Unless Anella
Okay,
has
so
some
yeah.
secrets.
Valeska and Cedric could be the lovers.
Marshall's married.
Oh, right, forgot about that.
We can make the Hangman cursed out as well. Because, he sacrificed a lot and he's still sacrificed. And then Death could be Saurus, because, birth and renewal. Temperance is Connor. The Devil is Aldrich. The Tower said it was Justin Delamorn. The Star we said was Nevi.
Super angry.
Actually, wait, no, the Hanged Man could be Owen. Because Owen has sacrificed a lot to be around, much less to sacrifice peace of mind, physical health. The Moon we said was Chetamere. The
Anxiety.
Sun we said was Pavel. Judgment we didn't decide upon. Fuck. Right here.
I judge the unworthy. Archsage Aurelius?
No.
Yeah.
He's,
Um,
I don't know if he's judgment, but more or less observe.
Frickin'.
yeah.
What, the Observer?
Yeah,
No, that's what actually is very judge you. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're good or not. If he can see into your future and determine if you could be bad at the right time or good at something at the wrong time. Who could be judgments?
Looks in the future, it's like, that doesn't look like it's gonna be fun. Have a good time.
judgment. I don't know. Every single townsperson we've met then talked to.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, the watch. Fuck.
Renee.
The girl that followed
You're
us
talking about,
into the twins
Renee.
at first, that was with us with the Baird Bang.
Renee.
Renee?
Yes, you said the name 3
Scott.
times. I completely ignored you. I'm sorry.
Scott Renee?
Yeah. I mean, there was
That's not really
definitely some
past
judgy
meeting.
vibes.
That's not really past being present, though, is it?
Yeah, true.
Oh, you know what is past being present? Tanya. The Baird Bane.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a past and a hell of a present. And then the world is large and united.
We are the world.
We did it. We put everyone in the party into a place, and then we filled out the rest of 20. Wait, no, there's 22 total, minus 5, so 17. We did it.
We did it.
I really wish I knew the music came back before literally the end. I probably should have checked it all the time.
It probably just turned on, to be completely fair.
I will never know. God only know.
Oh, I've been recording this whole time. Yes, I have. Just gonna keep...
And before you haven't, that'd be so sad.
Yeah, I haven't recorded this whole session, guys.
Imagine Fred would be as well.
It would be terror.
Did Taryn die? Is she there? Okay, she's typing, so therefore she is alive.
Hold on, what time do I have to be
Talking to a student or some shit.
Whoever.
My mic cut out. Have you been talking this whole time? I feel so bad if that were true.
I have to wake up in 7 hours for work.
7 hours?
Yeah.
You just gotta read.
The fuck?
Yeah, I'm
7?
doing opening shift because
that's
yeah, it's
gross.
4:30, so I have to wake up like an hour ahead of time to actually, wake the fuck up. And it's even better because recently we changed it so that except for Saturday and Sunday, which we still open at 5, so we have to be there at 4:30. We now open at 4:30, meaning we have to be there at fucking 4 on the weekdays.
That's disgusting.
Right? I would have to have gone to bed like 2 hours ago to get anywhere near a decent night's sleep.
I don't get sleep. That's silly.
This is hilarious. You work at a coffee shop, just drink coffee. The fucking machines aren't on in the morning, you idiots. I've almost yelled that at a customer when I was just like on the edge. But I, wanted to keep my job.
Fair enough. No, like straight up, like I told this to one of my new people yesterday. Like I have a holy trinity of like bodily capability when I go into work, and that's food, sleep, and caffeine. Most of the time, I only arrive with one of these.
I feel it.
I arrived yesterday with all 3. I was a god.
You're just
You
like
woke.
manic.
I was fucking woke. It's like, you want to take your 10-minute break? I'm like, fuck that shit. I don't need. To be fair, though, I was like right next to clothing, so there's no point in taking a break. Because the faster we close, the faster I can go home. I gotta work the day shift tomorrow. It's disgusting. I hate day shift. It's quieter, but at the same time, I hate it.
Here's the thing. I have never been so happy as I am currently working a job where it's like I don't start until 4 in the
Not
afternoon.
all of us can be teachers. Or
I'm not a teacher.
I know. I was trying to remember what it was before you commented, but
I'm like an RA meets a just like designated adult.
Guidance?
designated adult. That's a great job.
Well, basically, it's like, well, 'cause I have to, the
Supervisor.
phrase that keeps being used is in loco parentis, which is basically just like, I'm a substitute parent. But of 28 children, plus the fact that there's like, the entire school is 300 kids, and they're all partially my responsibility. Like, as part of a team of like 12, though.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say partially retarded.
I mean,
No,
That's me at times, but
that's quite the opposite because I work in a school for gifted children, but also at the same time, that means that they're like doubly as useless sometimes.
Oh yeah, that complete intelligence, no wisdom.
Yeah. And it's also just the whole thing of like, if you're a 17-year-old who has been told your whole life that you are so smart, like, look at you, you're so smart, and now you're 17, so you're so grown up too, and you don't live at home, you live on a college campus. They're like, I can do anything.
nah, you just gotta put them down.
You know?
In spirit, not in life.
No, definitely in life as well.
You can do anything. There are consequences to the anything you can do, but you can do it.
I had to say that many times to my middle schoolers. The thing is that it's a lot easier for these kids to avoid me.
Yeah. You see this bowl of pudding?
Or for
you
you
could
to
just eat
avoid
this
them.
whole bowl of pudding
Yeah,
for breakfast. You shouldn't.
But you could.
But you could.
Crap, did I ever get my trident back?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Okay.
No, when you guys turned out the light in the void, all of it got expelled, like out.
Oh, okay.
So the trident wasn't included. Don't worry about it. Very good though. You guys picked up that you guys are at another guard outpost.
I was so proud of myself because I never figure out puzzles.
No, yeah, you figured it out. I have the archetypes of all of the guard outposts, and I know like which one's which, like which one's the northern was, and which one's the westernmost one, stuff like that. So I did roll to see which one you would arrive at.
Oh, nifty.
So yeah. But you know, congratulations on fighting your nemesis. He remembers you
Kind
very
of.
well. He doesn't remember you. He remembers your mom.
Yeah, I was just a random
Yeah,
like
random child
14-year-old off to the side.
Oh, hey,
Good
you're
old
older now. I can
shit.
kill you and, like, maybe give a shit. Maybe.
Good old Shadow Man Scorpius. It's good. He might be your guy's like first legitimate villain. that you
I'm so
met.
excited.
Good. I'm glad that we all want to fucking murder him.
Oh, I think I've done a very good job then.
Well, I feel accomplished.
If he comes with a bunch of minions, I got the minions. Y'all get him.
Oh my god, Marshall versus Minions is taking everything down.
The best part is, whatever spell you throw at him does nothing.
I mean, Marshall casts Fist.
Exactly. No, I meant the other way around. Whatever spell you throw at Marshall.
See, here's the thing, man. You target any mental save, and it's probably not going well.
Fair point, yeah. Make a charisma save?
Rip.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit, dude.
Make me a charisma save. Okay, and what plane am I going to then?
It's like, alright, should I pack for warm weather, or...
Or lack of oxygen.
Just want me to roll 1d100 for the plane instead? I don't know what we're doing here, man.
And then you get a natural 20, it's like, oh!
I would say that if I ever use the banishment spell on you guys, it would be a point accessible, like the Fate Laws or something like that. It would be like massive dickhole and just be like, you get teleported to, I don't know,
The plane of
a
warm
hellish plane of no oxygen or food or water.
the middle
Fuck
of the
you.
abyss or something, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the middle of the void. Oh, there's nothing there. You get eaten by void creatures. Shame.
Later, nerd.
Plane shift? Super nasty. Like, okay, make me a
Shift
group.
people.
No? They make it? Okay.
Fuck you.
How about we go to the astral sea? See you, dude.
Yeah, this is down. Fuck you. It reminds me of when I shot Disintegrate at you guys.
Yeah, I mean, if that would have hit pretty much anyone, it's
Yeah. In retrospect, I don't know. Like, it proved a good point that he was a power.
I mean, I think
If Nemi takes that now, like, I do plan on giving her like a different sheet. So if Nemi takes it now, she might actually die.
Takes what?
If she took a Disintegrate hit. Because before, when she got hit by Disintegrate back in the mansion, she had like the monster stats for a Silver Dragon.
Yeah.
But the thing
Steps
is, like,
down.
she's so different now. She's like not really a dragon, she's like a fucking turn versus the other way around. So she's gonna get a sheet, and I'm probably just gonna put her on the same level as you guys. Meaning, if she got hit by that same disintegrate spell with the new sheet, she'd probably die, and then
And then we
die.
all die. And also
Die.
murder, but also die.
everyone is your self-insert. Nevi is your self-insert.
I have a lot of self-inserts. Everyone here is a self-insert.
It's Dungeons and Dragons. No one here is
That is-
not a self-insert. I'm
I
sorry.
mean,
It is inherently.
you guys can already tell.
Here's the thing. I originally made Seema as like pretty different from me, which is why her character has changed so much. I feel like over the past few months, because it's just like I've just been changing her to be more and more like my personality. So
I mean,
that it's
that's an
easier to
inevitable
roleplay.
case for. That's an inevitable case. Most times, if I'm being honest. Like, you still have to like sort of like strictly keep herself to whatever it is they are. Initially, in order to keep them like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like that was one of the biggest reasons I wanted to switch away from Source, because like there's no way I could play him with the values he has and get along with Ugly.
Understandable.
Like,
I mean, it's good you made a change, and I'm happy to see you enjoy it. I personally am enjoying Marshall's
That Marshall's fun.
clips. All this like the sudden drop in lines, I'm really like annoyed.
Just his heart's in the right place, but his head is definitely not following that well.
head in the clouds, boots in the sand.
Yeah, there you go. Has anyone deviated from what I originally planned? Connor used to be much more of an asshole. I mean, he still is sort of an asshole, but not as much. I remember telling you guys, originally designated to be a massive fucking bitch. Didn't
That
happen.
didn't work.
No, it didn't. No, this is like some number iteration of I've had of these characters, and her bitch did make it past iteration 1. I got rid of it immediately, so that'd be great though. And Arya just being a massive fucking bitch.
Here's the thing, Seema would still have a little crush on her.
Oh my god.
Precious.
Anella
She's
is
the
still
focus
true to her original creation.
Yeah.
In terms of mannerism. Background, I've tweaked with it. But, mannerisms, she's still an L.
Anella bore herself into the world. Like, you think that you created her, but truly, she just
She
was.
existed.
This is only her second iteration. I've only used her one other time before this.
She was.
And even then, it wasn't even for anything big. She was there for like a scene.
She
pop
was
in,
like
give information,
Venus,
pop out.
born from a clamshell. Just
Like
she just
originally,
became.
maybe not second or maybe like third, maybe fourth, something like that. But in her original design, I made her to be, or she was used in a similar manner to, like the barkeep you guys met in Rivercrest, the one that knew like all the information and like criminal connections. She was something like that.
But
Oh,
for
okay.
magic?
Oh god, what was that name? We compared him to the dude from Frozen.
Yeah.
Here, wait, I have my notes.
Out.
Big
Let's
summer
see,
blue.
no, Clarkson was the shopkeep owner that you guys investigated. Yosef.
Yosef.
Yoo-hoo. But
Out.
yeah, so I know originally was along the out initially, but she was still a fairy. She was a disguised fairy, but she was still a fairy. I mean, and to be fair, you guys didn't meet her as a disguised person.
Yeah, she was still disguised. It's just she botched a stealth check and just said, "Fuck it, I'll go with it."
She was intrigued.
Botched a stealth check.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. And, we're gonna talk about my ever-occurring nat ones for NPC self.
Specifically for stealth. It's an uncanny amount for just stealth.
If she didn't botch that check, she wouldn't have been part of our campaign.
Possibly
Given her my
not.
inspiration, so
I think Chetamir
You
still would have
guys
tried to
would
do that.
have kept seeing her around the castle. Like, you guys would have had to go through her to get to, like, Duncan
Duncan
and
stuff.
everything. So,
We might not know she was a fae yet. It's a thing.
yeah, like, I think you guys still would have, like, detailed into her actual self. You guys would have discovered. Let's see. I will proudly tell you guys. You guys are the first group to have actually gone to Amity's Last Kiss.
By complete accident.
oh, because Chatamir can't track.
Hey there, Source. Good night. Let's see. Let's see. This is the first time I ran with all those French commanders and Scott Renee. The Barabane, that was created like then and there, so you guys got that.
That was
I'm totally gonna, if I ever do another campaign for any other time or reason, I'm totally fucking reusing that. It's great.
Yeah, boy.
It was good. It was a fun surprise.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking expecting of you guys. Oh, you find an error. What could possibly be this way?
It's an error in the tree. No.
Hold up. There's a story here. Oh shit, this is a very long story.
Everyone into the woods. Let's go.
Obviously, anything that's anywhere is there for a reason.
I like to think of it as with our keen adventure senses, we only notice the things that matter.
Yeah, that's the line of logic I do for, like, I'm sure other shit happened while you're traveling, but we just do the, you know?
Like, oh look, we saw some deer. That doesn't fucking matter. Bye.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, I'm gonna jump off. Take it easy, guys.
Goodbye.
Alright, have a good night, oh. Catch you Monday.
I know.
I should go to sleep too, just because I don't have a lot of time. Also, I feel a headache coming on. But also, I want to hang out.
I mean, you're free.
I mean,
Decide however you wish.
yeah.
What's
I
it for you, Tara? Don't you usually go to sleep at this point?
I used to whenever
Oh, that's right.
I worked
You're a
in the
night
morning.
person now.
Yeah, but it's 11 o'clock here, which it's still 2 hours before the earliest time I'm ever able to go to sleep if I'm working, and so now it is the evening for me. Also, I had a Java chip cappuccino for dinner along with a little Sammy.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say for dinner, that's all you had.
No, I also had the mozzarella tomato basil sandwich thing.
Tomato mozzarella panini.
Nice. Oh,
But-
yeah, let the Starbucks employee answer for us.
I
But
wasn't even paying attention to it after I said it. I was like, wait, did I say that?
I mean, I definitely did just have the other night. I did definitely just have like a venti pumpkin spice frappuccino for dinner, but that was because I had a late lunch
Wait, you said
and then I
pumpkin
had
spice?
Frappuccino.
yes a frappuccino.
It's fucking
Well,
September.
Yes, it's the earliest
but
we've
it's
ever had them.
there, and I
Why?
haven't had a pumpkin spice thing yet. You know, it's fine. It's
Why'd you pick
tasty
the worst one?
and
It's so sweet.
I know it wasn't good.
that
And
the
I
point?
generally don't like frappuccinos either, but I
Yeah.
only like cold beverages.
Yeah, the point is for it to be sweet. That
also-
was way too much flavoring in them.
Yeah, no, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I just needed to use my dinner swipe, and
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be able to get out of the building later, because I live on a college campus, and so like I have
This is
meal swipes.
this is
That-
triggering my year in the dorms. Like
PTSD.
Here's the thing.
it's literally, yeah, like my dorm building was like this like triangle, not triangle, but I had like 3 wings in the shape of like, you know, just 3 prongs in a triangle
Mhm.
manner, and my prong area was the one closest to like the convenience store we had, like
Yeah.
literally like right there.
Convenience
But in
store
the
that's
convenience
jacked the
store
fuck up
was
in
a
price.
fucking Starbucks.
Yeah.
What?
It had a Starbucks and a bomb ass restaurant.
No, literally the
That's not a
Starbucks that
I
I
convenience
wasted
store.
so much. I wasted $200 there in a single week
Worth.
during finals week. I needed emotional support via food and Starbucks, and I fucking got it.
Yeah, boy. Okay, here's the.
Yeah, luckily
here's
I just use my meal swipes there, so like I'm not spending my real money on it. It's like just the benefits that I get out of my job. So
There was a place in there that I took my meal swipes. That wasn't like the dining hall area. So
Mhm.
You sold it for drugs.
no, I fucked up. I got the wrong meal plan. You could have like an amount of money, like actual like money, and then
Yeah.
a certain amount of meal swipes.
Yeah.
I got like the package where it's like you get more swipes and less money,
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
always
oh,
the
I have
dumbest
180
thing
meals.
possible.
and I have $125, and the bottom line is $250, and then 120 meal swipes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I fucked
that-
up. I had
yeah,
like
you-
over 100 meal swipes left.
You done messed up. You done messed up, AA Ron.
You should have just
But-
like stocked it in your room.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you mean? I'm not gonna freaking swipe meals.
You
It's just,
got 100 meals. So you go in there, you get like 3 extra
you're
meals.
not,
a
you're
day,
not allowed to take
shove
it
it
out
in
of the.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to take anything out of the.
You know for a fact
animal.
that stops literally no one.
They actually did check us. so-
Really? Oh.
Yeah,
fucking
meal
dude.
Yeah.
swipes you can't really do that with. as
We're
much.
allowed
Although
to.
on
The
my
most we could
campus,
take it
you
was like
kinda
a just cupcake or a cookie or something like that, but we couldn't take like plates.
Oh,
or
my
anything.
messenger bag was practically full of sandwiches when I left.
Oh, see, that's the thing. We didn't have like sandwiches or anything. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, here's like
like,
literally
here's
an
the plate.
entire
Okay.
like fucking calzone. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
No,
You
my
guys have
campus
Ziploc bags?
very, very sweet.
I don't
My
fucking
campus
care.
is very, very
The food wasn't
sweet
great
because it's that a meal swipe is $8.60, and so it's just like
That's
you
a chunk
just
of food.
go into a place and you could just like stock up on like $9 worth of just random gas station type food, or you can go get like $9 worth of Starbucks, and then like
I
I
would
actually
still
also
take
get like
that.
a little bit of extra plus on top of it. So that's why I'm like, I have to go use my meal swipe, guys, or I'm just wasting money, and I'm just like not.
I mean, if
using
I had
my
that sort of
code.
meal swap, I would fucking.
I still waste meals because I get 18 meals a week, and let's see, what's that with 7? So that means that there's 4 meals a week that I waste because I never get there in time for breakfast. Or I guess I waste 3 meals a week because I normally get breakfast on Monday at least.
Rip.
I don't get breakfast.
My ass cannot get up before 11 o'clock. Like, that is just physically impossible for me whenever I
thought that
when
too.
I go to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning.
Wow, exacto knives are really good for chopping up carrots.
Are you chopping carrots over an X-Acto knife right now? Really?
That's
Yeah.
so bad for your X-Acto knife.
But
Treat
I
that
have
baby
2
knife.
of them because I use it for clay stuff, and my lizard is hungry.
Is
Okay.
it
The bearded dragon.
Yeah.
yeah,
His name is
little
Bahamut.
beardy. Oh,
Yeah.
I miss having pets that isn't just my beta fish, which is still really cool.
I want a cat, but I don't trust anyone else in this place to take care of it. So therefore, I'm not getting
I want a
a cat.
guinea pig so bad,
I have
but
a
I live in a
question.
dorm, so I can't have anything.
What's your question?
Do I go and make a sandwich and then go to bed,
Yes.
or do I go out and get a burger from somewhere and then go to bed?
Just make a sandwich, because you have to get up soon, and it takes forever to go get a burger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
really does
more
depend on where this burger place is.
Oh, damn it. Well, it's like a
But
15
don't worry,
minute
I'll be the
drive.
devil on your. I'll be the devil on your show. Go get the burgers. Or
I like the devil. Sima, you lose. Or Terran, you lose. No, I'll probably fucking make a
I'm
sandwich.
literally God on your shoulders.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, I envy you so much for living a lifestyle where it costs the same amount for you, or it costs cheaper for you to be able to stay in your own home and make food, instead of having to leave and go get something and have to wait on it and have to be around people.
It's mostly because I don't, like, care. I'm there to get food. It's like, I don't care if it takes long. I'm just here to eat something. you know?
Here's the thing,
Drive through though.
I normally
I don't like
don't really
drive-thru. It's so
care, but it's just the fact that it's my only option. It has really ruined it for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Or
that
not
is a
necessarily
good
my
point.
only option, but like my free option. That I'm basically just giving up part of my salary if I don't take it.
To be fair, I am
You know,
also very
that's fair.
fiscally irresponsible. I buy food all
Oh,
the fucking
dude.
time.
I was living on like
Want some carrots?
$800 a month in Newark, New Jersey last year. I had to be very fiscally responsible.
Yeah, that's not me anymore. Want a carrot? I know you want the carrot.
No, he doesn't.
He's eyeing it. He's eyeing it. I think it might be too
Ew.
late in the day, and he might just
He
not eat
sleeps
it 'cause
on
he's
it,
lazy.
literally.
He has. He'll just walk over to his food bowl, eat a couple pieces, and just fall asleep on it because it's warm.
Guys, I have to tell you my excitement for today.
Today, as in, like,
Well,
oh, it's not past midnight for you.
it's not
right?
past midnight yet, but I guess it technically is for tomorrow because
You
well,
lied.
I'm excited about it today, but it's happening tomorrow.
Okay.
Is that I'm going to a thing to start doing roller derby tomorrow.
Oh,
it's like the
shit.
new skater thing. I'm so excited.
Wreck
'Cause
some
I haven't
people.
done sports since college.
You are the
Yeah, see, I played lacrosse in college, which women's lacrosse is not like men's lacrosse, where you get to like slam into people.
Oh,
But it's also not like it. So,
not. Wait, hold on.
like, I
quick
still
question.
definitely low key slammed into girls.
Nice.
Yes.
Kinky.
smooth. Sexual harassment.
I have a question. You have like what style hair do you have?
Me?
Yes.
I have like, well,
No,
right
you're
now
talking
it's
to me.
weird because I'm growing it out, but I have the sides shaved, and then it's like longer on top, which like right now means that it's like ear length, like mid ear, like, and it's dangerously close to an emo swoop sometimes, but I try to keep it out of my face. Also, if I part it down the middle, I look like a 1990s Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nice.
I don't know what that
Also,
looks
isn't
like.
it pink?
It used to be pink. I had it pink for a while, but now it's back to blonde.
Okay. It's so close
this
enough
was
that you're the most,
1990s
like,
Leonardo
butch lesbian sounding person I've ever met.
Here's the thing, I'm a fucking stereotype sometimes. Like, that was, Dragana follows me on Instagram and Twitter, and so I posted, like, pictures of my school pictures, and it's like, I was wearing, a little, like, button-up shirt for it, because I had to take school pictures because I work at a school, and so I was wearing, like, a little button-up shirt, and, like, had my hair all neatly combed and everything, and so it's me with my, like, little round face, and so I look like I'm just, like, an 11-year-old boy, and I'm, like, the most handsome boy in 6th grade. No, I
No worries.
forget a bunch of the times, like, how much, like, I just forget a bunch of the times, because a lot of times I'm like, yeah, no, like, I'm pretty feminine, like, I don't think that I actually, like, come across, like, that masculine, and then I'll, like, realize stuff about me where I'm like, wow, I'm just, like, high-key a stereotype.
Yeah. All I need to do now is just work out at the gym constantly.
Yeah, here's the thing, I used to be buff, like,
Boom.
not buff, but, like, I had real good muscle definition back when I played lacrosse, and I really miss it.
Do it. I believe in you. Except for the fact that you have a job that takes up, like, your entire life, so maybe not.
Not really, a lot less than last year.
Okay,
Like,
that's good.
the thing is, like, I'm just always working whenever you guys are on here because I work weird hours.
Gotcha.
And, like, so I have time to go to the gym. I need to start going to the gym. I just need to go in, like, in my morning, which is actually, like,
Nah.
noon.
Screw the gym. I'm just gonna be the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah. I like the one that drinks monsters and Pepsis and just is a cool DM. I like that option. Look, I served my PE time in school, okay? I'm not going back to that voluntarily.
fuck that point.
Here's the thing. I used to think that I didn't like sports, but it's like with my friend group back at home, it's always like becomes really clear when I'm like, I'm not that sporty at all, and then they just like name 5 like athletic interests that I have and do.
Oh, hold on, Fred, go back to sleep. Yeah, nerd. There we go.
Is he messaging us? No, he's so...
No, I'm just telling him to go back to sleep because he's a nerd.
Accurate.
That's like my go-to insult now is nerd. It's not even an insult.
It's a compliment almost?
I always like
I
the,
said that to
the
my
Millhouse.
coworker the other day because Davis or some shit, like some high-end UC school. And I'm like, go fucking study, a nerd. And then like everyone started laughing at that. I'm like, I don't know why it's so funny. That's really mean to him, if anything. Like particularly that they laugh when it's related to him. But yeah, no, nerd's my go-to insult. I call everyone a nerd, including myself. I'm a proud nerd.
Nerd. Wait, does it have like a nerd
I
connotation?
always like the Millhouse quote, so like, no, that's not quite accurate. Nerd implies that I'm smart.
Accurate.
I just need someone to say like you're not a nerd and bust out. I DM Dungeons and Dragons every Saturday.
Here's the
What do you mean
thing.
I'm not a nerd?
I don't
Here's my nerd card.
particularly enjoy like superhero movies or like
No,
I mean,
I
I casually
everyone does
enjoy
these days.
sci-fi, but like only certain types of sci-fi. Like I'm not that into very many things of nerd culture, I have to say.
I'm a
But then
video game
again,
nerd.
I'm not a nerd.
Gotcha.
You're definitely not a jock, is what you're saying? Even
I'm
though
not-
you're gonna start working.
Here's the thing: if we were at
be a jock, get out of my server.
no jocks allowed in my dungeon.
By that logic, Owen would not be allowed and could like literally crush our
Definitely
school.
not. Yeah.
Here's the thing,
Like
but he's
one-handed.
like the classic jock nerd though, where it's like
What the hell? You can't be both. What the fuck?
He's
No,
Travis.
because he's the guy who like likes to work out, but like reads comic books constantly. Like he's
Shit,
classic nerd.
That is Travis. Fuck.
Like,
Travis.
You played yourself.
but no, if we were in a high school lunchroom, I would probably be sitting at the table with the indie kids because whenever I was in high school, I sat at the table with the emo kids, and I think they all became indie kids now.
Let's see.
Or
I think-
honestly, with the weird theater kids, which like someone
I was
who
friends with
majored
some
in theater in college. As someone who's majored in theater in college, I absolutely hate theater, but
I remember like I hung out with all the band kids so often that they the ones in band legitimately thought I was in band. They just thought I was a part of a different section that they never saw.
you're just back here in the drum.
Someone thought I was in color guard. No. I just hang out with you band nerds because I'm a normal nerd.
Band people are fun.
Yeah, people are crazy and fun. They're both.
I have
See,
no opinion. I never paid attention.
Theater kids are just like the worst.
Drama.
I say that as someone who was one.
I don't know my actual group of friends. Like they played sports, but they weren't terribly sporty. They played video games, but they weren't terribly like video game nerdy. Like I don't know what to describe them. They're just like a vague bunch.
I'm still friends with a lot of people for like a big group from high school, and honestly, the reason why we're still friends is because we're all gay and like horror movies. That's like the main.
me and my core friends, like we fucking loved horror movies.
Dude, I'm really
You
vibe
made
with
a
some horror
point too
movies.
that if anyone ever got like flinch, shock, surprise, A, we had to call him a little bitch right there on the spot, and B, they had to buy that real food.
See, we like very openly like. Well, I'm also the worst because I always scream at jump scares. Like, it's not even that I'm like actually like afraid. I just like cannot help my visceral reaction to it. But we're more into like just like watching them and analyzing them because we're true fucking nerds, and so we'll like watch it and like talk about the symbolism of it and everything.
Before I started DMing, I would not do that. Now that I've started DMing, I naturally. It sort of breaks my enjoyment of stuff.
It makes me enjoy it more.
On the bright side, though, as I steal ideas from everywhere, yeah,
Thievery.
It's just fun to like see like why stuff is, and it's like you start to notice stuff that you only noticed unconsciously before. Of like, oh hey, they moved the camera that way because it's like now you feel like you're actually in the room, and it doesn't like change the fact that that's how you feel while watching it, but like you understand it more.
No, it's Silence of the Lambs. I had never seen it before, like never. And then I saw it last year at a friend's apartment. It was just like me and her, because she hadn't seen it either.
Yeah.
And like I was analyzing the hell out of Hannibal. Because it was just so like interesting to me as a person, as a character.
Yeah, I feel like I always do that with like really shitty characters. Like my friends and I have an obsession with Ethan Hawke was like in 3 scary movies like back to back in like.
Wait, scary movies as in like horror movies, or scary movies as in the movies called scary movies?
Not as in the franchise, as in like
actual
as in horror movies. Because he was in the original Purge, and then he was in Sinister, and I don't think there was another one, but we were obsessed with both of those movies a lot, and in both of them he was just...
There was a Sinister too, wasn't there?
Yeah, but he wasn't in Sinister 2. Sinister 2 is actually a surprisingly good sequel. But so we would just always talk about how it's like he's like a horrible dad, and like symbolizes like just like how...
You really dug into it then.
Dudes won't... Oh yeah, no, here's the thing. Fun fact, Sinister is definitely about child pornography. Like, there's no doubt.
Well, you know, I was thinking about watching so much.
Well, Sinister's rough because it literally has like simulated snuff films in it. Like, it is not a fun experience. Like, it is not. It is not a movie that I would describe as fun to watch, like a lot of horror movies. It is honestly an unpleasant experience, but it's all right. Like, it's like a decent movie.
Was that the one where like a ghost possessed the kids and killed their family?
Yeah, it's the one where there's like a demon and it makes kids kill their families, but like a big centralized like thing of it is that it's half found footage because like the dad finds a bunch of like Super 8 reels up in the attic, and like watches them all and like, but then like doesn't tell anybody, and that's Ethan Hawke being a horrible dad, and not taking care of his family, and
Looks like
so yeah, and so it's like, and so that's the thing where it's just like, oh, it's literally about a dude finding a bunch of stuff that he like knows that he should turn into the police, but like he wants to like claim glory and therefore is putting his children at risk through it. And then the second one is like really explicitly about the cycle of abuse, because like the new little kids are like one of the kids has like been abused by his like stepdad like physically, and then like the other little boy is like a big old asshole, and so it's like obviously about how it's like we imitate our parents. Like,
Oh hi.
I thought you were going to Stapo.
No, I just got up, was hanging out with the wife for a minute.
We're talking about horror movies.
yeah.
The Thing, best one of all time.
I still haven't seen The Thing because
Yeah,
my friend
same.
watched it without me one time, and I'm still really mad at them
I
for
saw
it.
what was it called? The remake? The newer one?
So,
It was okay.
I heard the remake wasn't that great. Like, compared to the original.
Compared to the original's better. But like on its own 2 feet, I think it's pretty solid.
Here's the thing. Top 3 horror movies, in my opinion, in no particular order, is The Babadook, Cabin in the Woods, and
Good.
Wait, really? The Babadook? I heard it wasn't that great.
I
Oh,
love
it's
The
so-
Babadook.
Who
Oh my
the fuck
God.
is this one,
Babadook's
apparently?
super good.
It's on Netflix.
It's very, very good and very well. It's very low budget. That's why a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah. Also, I feel like a lot of like people watch it wanting like a teenage style horror movie, and it's very much about like how like creepy and terrifying it is to be a parent. So like it's not something that is necessarily inherently easy to connect with.
Oh, that thing, yes. I remember.
But also one of my favorite ones is the 1971 version of Black Christmas, not the like really crappy 2005 remake.
Can't say I know it.
It's not well known, but it's so good. And if you
I do want to give you a heads up. If you go to see The Nun for whatever reason,
Mhm.
don't.
I wasn't planning on it.
Good.
Didn't look good.
It's like the Conjuring,
Mhm.
universe, and according from what I've heard to people like friends that have seen it, it's like the same. It's nothing like terribly like unique about it. And of the 3, Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, The Nun, it's the worst one.
Yeah, and then also Annabelle. I wonder where it falls with Annabelle.
Oh shit! I never saw Annabelle actually.
I heard that it was really bad.
Really? I saw the trailer for it. I thought that'd be interesting.
The main
Or at
thing
least like
is,
jump scary.
yeah, I don't know about how like scary it was. I think my friend saw it, and I think she said it was like moderately scary. But the main thing was that it was like such a disappointment after The Conjuring, which was such a genuinely good movie, regardless of like being a horror movie. Even like it was just so good, and they like saw that it was really successful and that people liked it, and they didn't realize that it was because they did good character development and just focused on making a good movie, and they were like, oh, people liked this because it was a period piece set in the 1970s, which is fun and quirky, and then had scary dolls in it.
You know, those people got sued for that.
They-
I'm not surprised.
Well, because they based it on as
Yeah, it's based on a real thing.
but they sold the rights already to someone back in the day.
oh.
So they were like, when they went to court, they're like, okay, that's fine. We won't sue you if you can prove that it's a true story. So we're going to use to do that.
I love it. Here's the thing. Mike and Lorraine Lauren were horrible con artists who took advantage of a lot of people. So I'm glad that their legacy is a bad movie.
Yeah, but I mean, it didn't do, it is what it is. But yeah, Babadook, love Babadook. Super, super good.
Sure, I see it at some point. Just get
You-
a free
you'll
trial for
wanna
Netflix.
Hit in the face. Like, it'll make you want to do violence against children.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I already have that. So that's why I don't like children.
Here's the thing. The Babadook is just like, it's so good. Like,
It's really
Because
good.
it's so viscerally horrifying, not just because it's like how scary ghost shit, but also because it's like, wow, can you imagine if like you just kind of didn't like your child? Like,
No, I can imagine that all the time. That's why I never have children.
I mean, like, same, but also.
I'm an asshole. What the? Why is...
I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh, he's gone.
So,
You startled him into sleep. Oh,
I,
he's gone.
I was telling Freddy to sleep, and he goes back. That's what I fucking thought. What are your thoughts on Conjuring 2, Taryn? I liked it better than the first one, personally.
Here's the thing. The thing that ruined The Conjuring 2 for me was that horrible CGI effect at one point in it.
About the old man that just randomly fucking...
Yeah, it literally took me out of
Yeah.
the film because it was so bad. But I thought it was alright. I didn't think it was as good as the first one. But I think a big part of the first one that I really liked was that the cinematography in it was so beautiful, which was really aided by the like super big home that it was in, because it had so
Yeah.
many good shots that made you just be like, wow, look at how massive and scary this house is.
I will say, in Conjuring 2, like the sewer, not the sewer, but like the under, like the basement that had like water and shit in it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
really like it. I really like the shots in it.
Good. I think that The Conjuring 2, I guess what I would say is that The Conjuring 2 is a more consistent movie throughout. Like, because the first Conjuring, I kind of, once they start getting into like the exorcism part, I don't
It really
stop
ramps
kind
up.
of caring. Like, it gets so intense that like I kind
You
of
just, like,
just, like,
you just stop like bothering trying to like focus
yeah,
on it. Just,
and
like,
like there's
go
no
with it.
tension any longer because it's just so much chaos. Because
Yeah.
it does so good at building tension in the beginning. Because people will always make fun of stuff like Paranormal Activity and everything because they're like, it's not even scary, it's just small stuff happening. And I'm like, yeah, but the whole point is like, it's that it's building up all of this tension. Like, and that's what the Babadook does really good. There's this whole thing of like, you keep seeing stuff that like, there it isn't even actually necessarily a ghost anywhere, but it's just like you see a coat on a rack with like the top hat that he wears. And so it's like not even that he's there, it's just like the symbolism of him, and it's so scary.
Man, now I want to. Not gonna lie, a year and a half ago, I would just hang out at my friend's apartment. That's where I saw, Silence of the Lamb, and I just steal their fucking Netflix. And I can't tell you how many times I like, nah, fuck that. Not gonna lie, I was like the little headliner they have for it on Netflix. I was like, psh.
Yeah, the description of it isn't very good. I
Be
don't know.
afraid
It
of the
gives
bye-bye
me a
man.
lot of anxiety when
Okay,
I watch
I
it.
saw Bye Bye Man.
That's such a
It was fucking. It was a fucking shit. It was goddamn shit.
What do you expect from a movie called The Bye-Bye Man?
I don't know. I got just roped into it. I left class in the same movie theater. My friends came to pick me up and they say, "Hey, you want to watch a movie?" Right here. I'm like, I just got a fucking class here because I have a class in a movie theater sometimes.
Right.
They say, "Yeah, we're going to go see that horror movie. It looks pretty cool." And then it's just like, it was fucking shit.
Garbage.
I watched.
And then me, after I finished, they dropped me off in my car in like the school parking lot, and the entire trip there, it's like a 4-minute drive from the movie theater to where I parked. We just talked about like statistically, someone in the world had to have said "bye bye man" in that order.
I've definitely
I
said
haven't seen the
that.
shit. Yeah, like it has to have been said a bunch.
I've literally
And
said
then
that
I kept making a joke and saying, "Yeah, bye bye." So like as I'm going into my car, so I'm like, it's literally impossible that like
Yeah, it's
someone
happens.
doesn't just trigger it.
I haven't never seen that movie, and I didn't realize that I
That's
did not know
terrible.
that was the conceit of it.
It's shit.
That's too funny. I watched Oculus last weekend, and it was actually very good. It was like I like the way that it was shot really cool, but it's a really
The
cool.
picture. I'm looking at a poster of it. And it looks goddamn. It's freaky.
Let me see what the
This is the one. This is the picture. If it. Okay, never mind. Copy.
Okay,
I've
I'm
never
gonna
heard
force
of
myself
the
to
one
leave
that
because I
Ode
will
is
just sit
sent.
here and talk to you guys.
Okay.
It's too long. You want to sleep?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Super fun. Thanks for all of it. Beep. Should I even upload this part? Sure.